we're going to talk to Apron Inc. and the July Happy Hour Friend Raiser. Part of the reason I had such a good weekend, I went to the Taste of Independence at Noble Funk Brewery yesterday with Apron. Did we have a good time?
We had a great time.
Or did we have a good time? My kids and I'm telling you, we just had the best time of community and fellowship and food and just thanking our restaurant industry, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It was just fabulous. So when you hear the word apron, go, wait a minute, what are they doing? Huh? What? Because it's a good time and it's for a good reason. So now we're having a friend raiser. Okay, so let's just do things by the 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Gary Fox, who is the president of Apron, I hope you know him. Jason Smith, Against the Grain, who is always here with his fabulous beer and more today. And Amethyst, who I love her name, Ramsey, Log Still Distillery, who has her fine libations that are here. They're all joining together as friends for a friend raiser. Hopefully you'll be our friend too, because we're going to invite you. But first, Gary, I do hope everybody knows what Apron does, but we're going to start it that way.
Well, if they don't, I'm happy to tell them God knows.
There you go.
We are a not-for-profit that provides emergency financial funds to employees in the restaurant, in the independent restaurant business. Been around for 12 years, given out over $1 million. We're very proud of ourselves, and we do this because people like Against the Grain and Monk's Road help us out and do things like this. And this friend raiser that we're having is going to be like a mini event like we had on Saturday.
And it's a little introduction and a how to do and a little community get together.
You get to meet the people from Apron. You get to meet people from the community. We have lots of yummy things. We have beer cheese from the Flavor Queen, and of course they'll tell you about what they brought.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
But you know, it's just really wonderful because with Apron Inc., it's funny. You'll help the restaurant industry. Like there are so many stories, house fires, and you know they don't know what to do, and Apron steps in and helps pay for a place for them to go, or whatever that might look like, or paying for cancer treatment, or even burial. I remember a restaurant worker who passed, and
yes.
The family didn't even have a way to bury that restaurant worker. And,
right.
you know, even with children, their children get sick and need help, and that money goes directly to the source of who needs to be paid. So it's important.
It is. It is. It's heartwarming, you know.
It really is, because you talk to the people that you help,
right.
And oh my goodness, you hear the stories, and it's life-changing. Now this friend raiser, this is going to be great. Now you guys, Jason, are always involved. Why?
Always. You know, I truly believe in what Gary is doing with Apron Inc. I've always been a huge supporter of it, not only with Against the Grain, but other restaurants I was involved with as well, because I've watched it change life and help people that have been on our staff, whether it be preventing homeless or, you know, helping out with a house fire, or we've got one right now we're working with that, you know, she had a surgery and just helped pay the bills, you know. So it's very important that assistance out there, and it's important for events like this that we all come together, you know, not only as a restaurant community, but, you know, kind of, you know, raise awareness, you know, get some funds going. High tide raises all boats, of course, you know, so we want that community involvement.
Well, you know, and it's just so much fun. Yesterday, I hugged more people and ate more food in 2 hours than I ever have before in my whole life, because I see all those chefs and all those people that I see when I go to all my favorite places, and I love them. You know, I do. And I was like, oh my God, chef, you know, and I hug him, and oh my gosh. And then even those who come in and wait the tables, I was like, what are you doing here? You know, and I'm hugging them, and it was just a fabulous day. So tell me about what you have there.
Well, a selection of our beers, but more importantly, we've got some of our appetizers that we feature daily on our menu. We've got our pub pretzel, our
Bacon on a stick.
house cured pork belly,
Look at that.
some of our wings, but most importantly, Geneva Flavor Queen has actually taken some of our beers and she's making her own line of beer cheese out of it
that
right now. So
crazy?
we got a blend of white cheeses complemented with our Citra down. So that Citra hop really brings out that creaminess in the cheese. We've also got some Colby cheese and a blend of cheeses with our 35K, so you kind of get that smoky, rich, deep flavor to it. So it goes perfect with the pretzels. Or if somebody wants, they can dip the pork belly in it, but we'll have those available.
It's your food. Do what you want to do.
You do what you want with your food.
You can dip your friend in it if you want to.
There you go.
It's all up to you. Okay, Miss Amethyst, what do you have from wonderful Log Still Distillery?
So we're going to have some samples out at the Friendraiser of our bourbons and gins and whiskeys. We actually have a brand new rye whiskey, which is 100 proof, and it's Kentucky heritage grown. So almost all the grain from it was grown right around our distillery in central Kentucky.
Isn't that wonderful?
Try to support local farmers.
There you go, and that's the best important thing. And again, that whole buy local, eat local, do local. We believe in that more than anything. Okay, so walk us through what the Friendraiser is going to look like, Gary. We come in. This is going to be July 31st. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be at Against the Grain. You all know where that is, 401 East Main Street. It'll start at 5:30, go to 7:30. What are we going to do?
We are going to come in. We're going to try some of the Monk's Road. We might buy a cocktail with the Monk's Road. There's all of Against the Grain's wonderful food. There's also some small bites that we're having donated. There's a big wheel, and you spin it, and you can win great swag. You can win tickets to our next big event, the 10 Taste event.
Oh, wow.
Or you can buy. Who knows what you're going to get?
And there will be people there you're going to be surprised to see and love to see. I start conversations with people I don't even know.
Exactly.
Yesterday, I met some new friends, and they're like, hey, good to see you. And I was like, how are you? And we just talked about all kinds of things. Free to get in, though, right?
It's absolutely free, and we don't push you for donations. We are blissfully happy to take them.
They won't turn them down, in other words.
Exactly. But that's not what this is about. This is about
It's
reaching
about
out to the
community and getting together and learning about it and just appreciating this community that we have in this city that's truly special. I don't care what New York or LA or anybody has. We are known as a foodie town, and our foodie people are special. I don't care what anybody says. Did we forget anything?
I'm just excited to be partnered with it. These guys are great community partners.
I'm so excited that you are partnered with it. It is just wonderful. Okay, aproninc.org if you do want to give, if you can't come, if you just want to learn about them. They do so much, and you don't want to miss the things they do. The Friendraiser, though, is going to be at Against the Grain. Thank you, Against the Grain, for what you do. 401 East Main Street, Wednesday, July 31st, 5:30 to 7:30. Log Still Distillery, thank you so very much. And everybody that supports Apron Inc. It's so very much needed. And to everybody that was at Taste of Independence yesterday, you knocked it out of the park. I've never had so much fun. To anybody that missed it,
Next year.
next year, yeah. Sorry for you. Sorry about your luck. All right, Gary, thank you.
Thank you,
so
Dawne.
very much.